Welcome to our first tutorial about arrays. First, let me delete this code here. So far in this course, we've worked with variables that only hold one value. An array works a little bit differently. An array is a variable that can hold multiple values. You can think of an array like a box with multiple compartments, for example, like a jewelry box. All the data in the array has to be the same data type. First, let's define our array. Tab. As a string. I've got the number 2 in parentheses here. Let me delete that 4. The 2 means my array holds 3 separate string values. However, I do have the number 2 here. That may seem a little bit confusing, but an array is a zero-index base. In other words, value 1 has the index 0, value 2 has an index of 1, and value 3 has the index 2. Now let's assign some value to my array. I'll type my array, hit the tab key to accept the suggestion. Now open and close parentheses, space equals sign space, open and close double quotations. Now let's right-click, copy and paste. And we'll paste it again. Now let's change the values to 0, 1, and 2. For my string, I will enter some names, Tim, Tom next, and third will be Bob. The first item in the array has an index of 0, the second 1, and the third 2. Now let's use a message box function. Tab. We're going to use this to retrieve some values from the array. Tab. Open parenthesis, 1, close parenthesis. And let's run our program to see how it's working. We click Add. As you see, we've retrieved the string Tom. Let's add one more value to our array. We'll copy and paste this line of code. We'll call it number 3. And we'll make the string Kim. Let's run our program again. Now when I click the button, I get a runtime error. That's because the index was outside the boundary of the array. Let's comment Kim out. We can also use a multi-dimensional array. Let's say we want 2 columns and 3 rows. We'll modify our message box as well. And let's run the program again. We've retrieved a value from the first column, the second row. To summarize our lesson, an array is a type of variable that allows you to group related values together. For example, names of people in a group, as we've done here. Remember, all data in an array needs to be of the same data type. And this concludes our first tutorial about arrays.